Hello, and thanks for coming back. This is the final part of a 5-part video report based on my written report on the 5 things you absolutely, positively must know before you buy your Hemet home. Now, this is based on a written report that I make available to my buyer clients. The report is not meant to be all-inclusive and have answers to every question. The real reason is to help stimulate your thought process, to share a couple of real-life examples and some of the things that can or cannot go right and go wrong with the buying purchase. And if you're well-equipped and you're armed with this information, if it stimulates your thought process to make sure that you cover these bases, then you're going to be much better ahead. You're going to realize that buying your new home, your new Hemet home, is a participant sport. It's a team sport. It's not a spectator activity, okay? So you need to be involved. You need to know what's going on. You need to be in control of your destiny, because this is your home where you're going to raise your family and have all kinds of wonderful memories for years to come. That's what you're here for, right? All right, so as we get into this, let me just wrap up that this is the 5th part. The first part, we talked about becoming pre-approved versus pre-qualifying and what the difference is and why it's so important to be pre-approved and the buying power that gives you. We talked about selling first and then buying a home. That was the second segment, and how that can literally cost you tens of thousands of dollars if you reverse that, because you're going to pay more for the house that you're buying, and you're going to end up selling your house for less more often than not. In the third, we talked about evaluating homes and playing a game that I call the game of nines and skin and bones. And this is a way to help you evaluate potential properties and keep track of the properties by creating a checklist and taking digital pictures. And then in the last part, part 4, we talked about your realtor not being pushed into any one particular house. So I had suggested that you work with a realtor that you're comfortable with, and that you allow, or that your realtor allows you to sit down at a computer with them in order to preview all the homes that meet your criteria, and that you select the homes that you want, if indeed you have any doubts about this. So it's real important that you do this, and also evaluate the neighborhoods and the schools, and I give you some information on that. So to wrap this up, in part 5, this is my advice to you. Do not call real estate ads. It's that simple. Why? Because real estate ads, first of all, they're written by the agent representing the seller. Okay, so well, yeah, they have something to sell, so they're selling it. So if they're backed up to a major thoroughfare, well, that doesn't show up in the ad, does it? No. I've never seen one. Never seen an ad that says it has major power lines going overhead. Have you? No. Never seen an ad that says the house backs up to a schoolyard. Have you? No. No. The seller's agent who's writing the ad is writing the ad to put it in its absolute best light. Okay? And the only reason that an ad is published, it really is not to sell that home. There's 2 reasons. One is to appease the client, because if the client sees their house in print and they say, ooh, that's my house, somebody's going to buy it, and they feel all good and warm and fuzzy inside. But the real reason that a realtor spends money, and believe me, advertising homes is very expensive, whether it's in print or electronic format such as the internet, it's very expensive, okay? But the reason is because that ad's sole purpose is intended to make the phone ring. Ring-a-ding-ding. Oh, hello, Mr. Prospect. Oh, you want to buy a house? Oh, well, let me tell you about, that one, yeah, that's available, but let me tell you about this other one, and this other one, and this other one. That's right. For every house that's listed, a good realtor has 10 more similar size, similar square footage, similar room count, similar price in a variety of different neighborhoods. Oh, you don't want to live in San Jacinto? Well, I've got this great home in Hemet. Oh, I've got this great home in Menifee, in Murrieta, in Temecula, and on it goes. So it's not that it's switch and bait, but it's like there are these homes and there are more homes, and that's what the MLS is. We all know there are more homes. But the key to this process is that it identifies buyers, and then the agent can take those buyers and turn them into other clients. And that's the whole purpose. Make the phone ring. I do it. Every other realtor that advertises, it's to make the phone ring. Okay? So be careful though when you read the ads, because what's often the most important is what's unsaid. Remember, we're talking about power lines and backing up to thoroughfares and such as that. That's pretty critical, okay? So the best thing that you can do is have someone that you trust looking out for your best interests. And how do you do this? It's simple. Hire a realtor. Don't be afraid to sign an exclusive agency agreement with that realtor, because once you sign that, now that realtor is working for you. There's a binding legal document that dictates that this realtor is going to do their utmost to find a home. And you know, many homes, even in today's market, many homes are sold as soon as they become on the market without the sign ever going up. And when a great deal comes up, who do you think a realtor is going to think of when they recognize that home? They're going to think of their clients, the clients that they have under contract, under an agency agreement. Those are the ones who are going to get called first. Those are the ones who are going to have the opportunity to buy the best properties as soon as they become on the market. Not the guy who's just shopping around and well, I'll go out with you on Tuesday, and then I have another agent to go out with on Wednesday, and then on Saturday we're going out with another agent. You know, agents don't take you serious. You want an agent who's going to work hard and work dedicated and is going to work diligently to get you the home that you want for the price that you want, that you can afford, in the time frame, in the location. It's all about service. And in order to absolutely capitalize and maintain that best service that you can from a realtor, you need to hire one. And you hire one by signing their agreement. And a good agreement will always have an out clause if you find that they're not living up to your expectations, but it's for everyone's protection, your realtor's protection and your protection. Hire one agent that you feel good with, that you're comfortable with, and work them. If they're not doing the job, can their butt. But if they are doing the job, be loyal, because loyalty is critical in this business, and you would expect the same. All right, well, I hope that this report, this series of reports, has proven beneficial and useful to you, and I hope that as you're ready to buy your next home, that you're going to contact a realtor such as myself with the Excellence in Real Estate team, someone who does have your interest at heart and is willing to go above and beyond the extra mile to make sure that you get the home you want, you need, you deserve, in the time that you want, for a payment that you can afford, in the location where you want to live. All right, I know that's a mouthful, and I'll let you go now. So this is John Occhi with the Excellence in Real Estate team. If you'd like a written copy of my report, you can call me at 951-443-6259. Never too busy for your call. That's my direct number. Or you can email me at thehouseseller@gmail.com. All right, well, thanks so much, and until next time, you have a great day. God bless.